Darren, we've had a tough run of games since the international break. Continues on Saturday with Manchester City.
Yeah, obviously top of the league, and it's just we've had a tough little run recently, and against three top sides, and having only 1 point to show for it. Hopefully we can have at least one, if not a few more. It was a tough game, but they're on the back of not a great run, so it might be not a bad time to play them.
It's unusual for City to be going through a kind of a patch like this. It might be a chance if we start quickly on Saturday to put them on the back foot again.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think their game plan will change too much. I think they're very much set in their ways in terms of the way they play, but confidence is a factor, and a lot will be said of how many games they've not won, and we've got to try and capitalise on that and frustrate them, and for them it might actually be easier playing away from home and not at home under that pressure and scrutiny. So, but at the same time, lack of confidence will be there, and we've got to try and take advantage of that. You know, we've got to try and make the Hawthorns a good atmosphere and a bit of a hard place to come for teams, and I think we're starting to do that.
We've played particularly well over the last few games. Not perhaps got the points that maybe we deserve.
I think so. I think even last week we were forced to hold our hands up. We made mistakes away at Liverpool, and we weren't at our best, but we only lose the match 2-1. I think that's a positive sign in itself. And before that, I think we were very unfortunate not to have a few more points. So I think the level of consistency and performance has been there. Hopefully that if we can maintain that and slightly improve it, I'm sure we'll pick up plenty more points.
Last few games I think have shown the importance of staying in the game and not, you can get blown away in 20 minutes by some of these teams, but if you stick with it as the game goes on, you've always got a chance.
Yeah, exactly, especially the way they play now, a lot of high tempo pressing. It's very hard to do that for 90 minutes. You know, you find most teams really quick out the blocks and try and get that 2 goals, or try and end the game quickly. As you say, if you can stay in the game, it's almost impossible in the Premier League to maintain that pressing and high tempo for 90 minutes. So we can stay in the game. As the longer the game goes on, we get a little bit stronger. We back ourselves fitness-wise. We have a tough pre-season, and I think you've seen that against Tottenham. Really, I think as longer the game went on, we looked stronger and started to come into the game and create a few chances and went 1-0 up. Unfortunately, we couldn't hold on.
Announcement today of Tony Pulis on the 12-month extension. I mean, that continuity, I guess that's important within the dressing room.
Yeah, it is. It's important for the club, for the whole club. You know, the manager is probably the most important part of that. You know, and for us to know that he's here for another year, it's great. We would hate to go into the second half of the season unknowing, what was happening with the manager's contract, who's going to be the manager for the start of the new season. I think as well for signing players in January, all these things. Players want to come to a club where a manager that wants them at signing them is going to be there. Consistency and building on the great work he's done. The manager's obviously said that it's hard, it takes time to get exactly what you want, but piece by piece, adding all the time and improving. And he's still trying to improve us as a team. He keeps telling us that we're a long way from where he wants to be, but he does see the progression, and we're certainly getting there.
You mentioned a moment ago the crowd, and on Saturday the crowd really is important against Manchester City.
Yeah, the crowd are important every week. It is. You want to make your home ground a difficult place for opposition to come. You want to make it an environment that the players are comfortable in and enjoy and feel as if we're all together, really. I think that's the biggest thing, and the fans have been great. Ever since I've been here, they've been positive. They got behind the team. They've shown their disappointment at times after disappointing results, which is fine. Nobody minds that. It's just during that 90 minutes, to get behind the team and drive us forward, and it does play a big part, as you say, especially if you've kept yourself in the game and it's all to play for going into the end of it. That fans' passion and getting behind the team can really give you that extra few percent that can sometimes make the difference.